Hi, I am Jackson. I will now be informing you about water pollution and its effects on the environment. Look at this nice stream.
And look at this polluted stream. How gross. Let's do something because we don't know what will happen in the future. Alright, let's begin. I will now explain how each part of the environment is affected by water pollution. Let's start with how it affects fish. Heavy metals are created when fossil fuels are burned. They enter the atmosphere, eventually making their way into bodies of water. Exposure to heavy metals can impair a fish's ability to smell, disrupting its ability to locate food and protect itself from predatory animals, and eventually kill it. I don't know about you, but I don't want to eat polluted fish, so let's do something. Now I would like to talk about how water pollution has impacted people's lives. Around 785 million people do not have basic drinking water services, or about 1 in 10. Experts estimate that by 2025, half the world's population will live in a water-stressed environment. As the years go by, it's only going to get harder and harder to get clean, fresh water. With the population growing, and the demand for supplies going up, that waters are going to get more polluted. But we can do something about it. By going electric. Instead of burning fossil fuels, which put metals in the air and make waters polluted. We can also start recycling instead of using one-use plastic bottles and bags. If we can change our ways, we might just be able to save the planet. Now I would like to talk about how birds and other animals are affected by water pollution. Birds and other animals are affected by water pollution. Pesticides and heavy metals that are leaked into rivers, lakes, and streams can cause illnesses and death in birds, threatening individual species. The birds can also be harmed by eating the infected fish. It can cause them to get sick and die. When they die, scavengers like wolves and coyotes eat them and get sick. And the cycle continues infinitely. Even with other big game animals like deer and elk, they can drink the polluted water and get sick. Therefore, we should refrain from throwing trash in the waters because it affects the planet a lot more than we think. I will end by explaining what water pollution is doing to the world. A staggering 8 million tons of plastic waste are carelessly thrown in the ocean each year. If current trends continue, our oceans could contain more plastic than fish by 2050. There is so much trash currently being thrown in the ocean, that if we keep doing this and living this way, we may not have any more fish. We should keep the oceans clean because we don't know what will happen in the future. In conclusion, water pollution has already done a lot to harm the environment and will keep dealing damage unless we do something. So for the environment, let's stop polluting the waters and properly dispose of trash.